Welcome back to Will It Read, hosted by Inferred Intelligent Document Processing, where we try to stump our AI-driven machine learning first solution by asking it to extract from the most complex kinds of documents. I'm Teresa, and my colleague here with me today is Rahul. The topic we are reviewing today is classification. Classification is the term used to discuss automation of what you might refer to as indexing, sorting, or splitting. Essentially, when you have a large, unorganized file, classification is used to determine what type of documents are present or determining what type of documents are present within a single page. Today, we hope to discuss this in regards to mortgage loan files and tax packages. So let's see.
So I'm going to upload a loan package to begin with. Now, this loan package has 172 pages. So let's upload this to the system. The loan package has processed. So let's review the results. So when this loan package goes through our system, on the left-hand side, you would see all the different splits, or you can call them document types, that our platform was able to figure out from this whole 172-page PDF file. I'll click on this radio button on the right to show the splits as grouped. It makes it easier for us to review it. Let's look at the closing disclosure. So what the UI is representing is there were two appraisal documents in this loan package. There were two closing disclosures. There were one IRLA application, the loan application, so on and so forth. You can click on these individual groups to see those individual files that belong to or that were classified as closing disclosure. There are two closing disclosures, one that starts from page 65, goes through page 69, and the other one starts from page 117, goes through page 121. Our platform not only understands how the documents should be classified, but it also understands the context, and it classifies these individual pages as one closing disclosure and the others group as another closing disclosure. You can review the doc type on the right-hand side. In case the application, for some reason, figured out that the doc type is incorrect, you have an option to change it. We also provide our users options to move pages around different groups. So users can select a couple of pages, click on these three dots. They can either create a new group, they can send it to the previous group, or they can cut these documents and move to a different group altogether. For instance, I will just select these two pages and say these were part of the previous group, and now these two pages are part of the previous group, and you can save these changes. All these changes that you save are fed back to the model for retraining and relearning purposes.
Awesome. Well, what about scenarios where you might see multiple documents within a single page?
Well, that's a great question, and that's a very common use case, especially with companies who track insurance. Let's take that specific example. In this specific use case, it has multiple policies from different carriers, but if you notice this page, there are multiple policies within one single page itself. So not only do we need to index this whole file, but we also need to extract and identify these individual splits. Let's upload this through our platform. The file is uploaded. Let's review the results. So this whole individual document was actually split into these different chunks and these different document types. So that's step one. Once we identify and index this whole file, as you can see, this single page was identified as one single policy, but this has multiple policies within. Once we index and classify the whole file, our application moves on, processes this individual page, and it identifies even the different policies within that single page. So this specific section of the document was identified as intent to cancel, which is a very common insurance term. This document was identified as cancellation, and this section was identified as another cancellation policy. So not only do we provide way to index and classify a big PDF into small PDFs or small document types, we go within a single page and we can split individual policies from within a document.
Wow, that's impressive. Well, I guess we didn't stump the system today, but there's always tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Let the automation begin.